Hello, and welcome back to Lila Plays on the Edge server. My original plan was going to be we're going to work on the tree. But Skribs is grabbing slime now. Here's the thing. Disco is out of town. And we know it. And we're actually not out of town because we're not going to the same work convention this year. But, well, he's out of town and we know he's out of town. That means the Edgemites can do what they want. Let's go to Disco's.
Hello.
Hello. I am excited for this.
I am too.
All right. I don't think I've actually been there yet, so... What is it? On the,
Disco Village.
I don't even have the waystone for this. I genuinely haven't been here, like, ever, so I'm actually pretty excited. To one, see this. This will be awesome. And two, oh my... That is glorious. Oh. Oh, sweet Agatha Christie, this is beautiful.
It's so pretty. I haven't been over here since he finished it. Is it a game or something?
Oh my...
The Vessel Scavenger Hunt. Oh, it is. Okay.
So the question is, do we want a scavenger hunt or do we want to slime and then scavenger? Or just slime and run for it and then we'll go back and come back and do it later. I kind of just really want to go inside before I slime it.
Should we just go, like, look inside real quick?
Let's just poke our heads in. My goodness.
Because this is the first time that I've seen this. Oh, gosh.
Oh my gosh! I love this!
Oh, look at the screenshot of
Blackreach.
Blackreach. Oh, that's pretty.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love this so much. Oh. Oh.
This is so pretty.
Disco did an amazing job with this.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I think I might even record this and put. Oh, I found Scarecrow.
I'm
gonna go ahead and like mark off the stuff that I found.
Oh, that would be a smart thing to do. I'm just going around with my jaw down half the time. Oh my...
I'll come back. This is so pretty.
I'm
gonna have fun adding slime to this, especially since it's like so Ghibli themed. Like,
it is so excellently themed.
Adding slime is just gonna be fantastically fun.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna put our thing out, our shulker box out here.
That's also slightly terrifying. He has the shards that he's been gathering in here too.
Oh, that is scary.
Don't know how I feel about that. Oh my goodness, like, it's kind of dark and creepy. But it's... The rest of this is... Oh my... Oh, I love it! We want to have areas of it, like, bubbling out the side almost.
Yeah, like maybe some of these, like, windows and stuff, like it's kind of flowing out stuff.
That white opening there is just... asking.
Yeah, like the white opening, and then there's a big opening of copper over on this other side here.
I will need to come back
like
and fill this
some over the legs and stuff, and that kind of thing. Like spaces, it would be fairly easy to clean. Like hanging off of the trees up here.
Yes.
And the roof. Like if we just wanted to do like goops, there you go.
We've done a thing.
We've done a thing for sure.
Oh, it's so good, though.
Hello, Disco. As you can see, there was a bit of an accident. Hal got upset and Sophie hasn't cleaned it up yet. I'm sure she'll get to it soon, I hope. Regards, Calcifer.
Brilliant. Oh, it's so good. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Dude, hat off. Kudos to Disco for this. This is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Before I skedaddle back to the nether to work on trees again, I think I saw something that you were talking about with buildings over at your place.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to quickly show me where that is so I can start thinking?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I am in love with your place
All
here.
right. I appreciate that. It's pretty easy. It's just like kind of diagonal right over here. This whole, like, I've marked it out in 8x13 blocks. Each person can take a block, take a square.
So it would be like from the teal to the teal.
Yeah.
Okay. And
honestly, you could even take out this whole section, like this teal part too.
Okay. And you were saying only so tall, right?
Preferably not more than 10 to 12 blocks tall, just because I don't want to like detract from everything else going on. It's going to be going on over here too. Like, I mean, you could probably do 15 blocks tall, but I'm going to have like a big tower right there. I'm going to have like some apartments over there against that cliff wall and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to totally and completely block out everything.
Okay.
But
and do you want it in the solar punk theme, or do you want it just any theme, or?
I mean, if you can kind of sort of keep it solar punky, but whatever you do, I'm gonna like add tons of landscaping and greenery to it to blend it in with the rest of the city. So I'll make it work. Whatever people do.
Okay, I need to do some brainstorming then, because I have not done anything with solar punk, but I do know I want sandstone.
Just think lots of natural light opportunities. So big windows, skylights, that kind of thing. Light, bright colors. I'm using a lot of white, a lot of purple, a lot of like magenta and teal and yellow and orange and green. Like, basically, like, if you look at the buildings that I've already built, like my moss farm, my mud farm, the zenith symbol over the fountain, like, those colors.
Okay, that's what I was kind of guessing, so...
Yeah. Those colors, and then anything neutral that goes with them. Which is like sandstone, like sandstone.
Yep,
white concrete, light gray concrete, that kind of thing, you know.
Okay. I have a few ideas. I will have to go play with those, and then I will come build. And we can build anywhere in here, right?
Yeah. Or natural materials, too. Like, Weller talked about, like, mud bricks and mud. And, like, that would work, too. Like, natural materials are light, bright colors, basically.
Okay. I think I have a few ideas. I need to go play with some blocks, and then I will try to get that soon. I am excited.
Okay. Yeah, I'm excited to see what everybody comes up with.
Cool. Thank you. This was really fun.
You're welcome.
This was
very
really
fun.
And I'm glad that you signed it, not us, so we have a few days to brace ourselves before Disco gets on and, you know. Yeah. Yeah, this is fine.
Great. I'm excited. I'm excited.
Okay. So I spent some time in a creative world and figured out what I want to build at Skribs's. And my problem is I don't have Matica working on, for whatever reason, on that world and in this world. So I have to eyeball majority of what I used. And yeah, we're going to just pack up as many shulkers with things and hope I have enough. And if not, I'll come back a lot. It's a thing. Let's pack up and go to Skribs's. And also see what blocks Red has for me, because she says she has blocks for me and I want blocks. I want all the blocks. Maybe mini blocks. Maybe mini blocks. Okay, we'll get this from her real fast. Okay, I think I have what I need for this stuff. Also, guys, IRL, please don't put campfires in a backpack, especially with a bunch of leaves. That's known as a fire danger. That does not work in the flesh and blood. Just in case you were wondering. Okay? Just, yeah, you heard from me. Don't do it IRL. Okay, cool. But I got this stuff gathered. I do still need, however, I realize I don't actually have a real cactus. And I need a mushroom. And I need a mangrove sapling, and I'm too lazy to go to my farm to grab that. But I need the cacti, and I need the mushroom. And I'm going to see if Red has any of those. I also need end lotus trapdoors. And Welder says that there might be some over at his place that I can borrow if needed. So we'll check there. Swing by Red's. And then we're going to go build something. The sandstone! I am so excited. I'm building the sandstone. I mean, Skribs said I can do sandstone, and I'm gonna do sandstone, and I am excited. It has been a while. You guys have no idea how excited I am for this. It is ridiculous, and I don't care. Okay, we have our stuff gathered. We're here. I need to figure out, because Skribs said I could have like a plot right here, which is great. But I realize I kind of designed my build with the whole solar punk idea and lots of windows and skylights. And that involves windows and skylights on the side. And on the side, if this is an apartment, that means there's other builds. Which don't work as well as I would think, you know? Not for letting light in. So I'm trying to decide, maybe I can ask Skribs if it's possible for me to have like a whole 2-bit thing. And I can be kind of in the middle and have a bit of land on each side. But I feel like that would look really weird too. Or I could take the one all the way down here, because then I would have some light at least on this side. I mean, I wouldn't have light then on this side, but that's maybe. I need to message her and ask, because I designed it with light in mind. And I kind of like the idea of being over here, actually, because this is closer to all the happenings and going-ons over on this side. But you like the way my stairs are with the light thing. So maybe I'll plan to do this one and ask if I can, like, have a smidgen of a garden between, maybe, like, I don't know, in the walls. So I'm gonna message her real fast, and then I think we're gonna get started. I get to build something that's not in the nether. That means I actually have to deal with like rain and sleeping, but that's okay. I am building with sandstone. It's a good day. Okay, it is finished. I have to admit, this is not the actual layout I was originally intending, but you know what? All things considered, I'll run with it. I will go with it. I am pleased. I stand by it. It works. I like the way that turned out. This is actually the thing I was really concerned about with when I realized that these all connect. And I did my own little flooring because I like it. I figure Skribs is probably going to end up changing that, and that's totally fine. Or if she doesn't, that's fine too. If she wants me to, I can spread that out a little bit more. And I know there's going to be a place here, but for the moment at least, I needed to leave a little bit of that light there. It just works. A little thing at the front because it's cute. And then my original layout, it came in and then immediately to the side was this, and I had a little entryway area. But this works just as well, and it still has a little kitchenette in there, and your basil food and your things, and still have some natural light coming in. Because she is doing solar punk and it's a lot of plant stuff, I'm really trying to add more vegetation and stuff even in the house. And originally this came up to a hallway, but now we have this little outside patio, but still enclosed from the elements, and then a tiny little room with all the things that I could try to put in here. Again, trying to keep the plants in here. And I'm loving chiseled bookshelves. So this works. A little place you can sit here and, you know, just enjoy looking around and all that. And I do have this open up here, which I think works well. The original plan was this had a full-on cut off, and so you couldn't even go on it. But OSHA isn't here to make sure that everything is, you know, perfectly legal and safe. So, oh well. I am pleased. I'm gonna go find some flowers in a minute, and then let's check the time, and maybe we'll go back and work on the tree. Maybe we won't. Oh, I love this so much. Look at that palette. It makes my heart so happy. Why am I not doing so much with sandstone this season? I don't know. I need to do more with sandstone. It is known. Apparently Kobold has a question for me, and he's in the nether, so I guess we're gonna actually go back to the nether and see what he wants, and maybe get started on the tree. We'll see if we have time for that. Depends on what Kobold is asking for, or what he's looking for. I didn't do it. If he's looking for something and for someone to blame, I didn't do it, okay? Whatever it is, it wasn't me.
Yeah, I want to hire you to relocate these all. Just, it literally, I don't have a spot yet inside, but I just need them in shulkers so that once I eventually have a spot, I can easily do stuff.
Okay, so all listen to shulkers. And any spot. Do you want these organized like... This is all netherrack. Okay, this is a mixed thing. That's
Yeah,
mixed
most
thing.
of these
Do you
are
want these...
mixed, but mostly the same. I would like them organized into the shulkers if I can.
Okay. Shulkers only. Do you want backpacks too? Because like backpacks are useful for when it's stuff like, okay, here's a bunch of netherrack. I can put all the netherrack into one shulker if I have a bunch of backpacks to put that in.
That could work. Yeah. Do you need backpacks for that then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. I can supply that. Yeah. But for reference, shulkers are already, if you follow me, into the build.
Yes. I love it. Okay, where'd you go? Aha.
Right here. These are all empty shulkers.
Ooh, okay.
That are
Available for work?
Cast. Yeah. These are all open for use on things. I'll go, okay. So here's a barrel. I'll put, backpacks in here.
Okay.
For the sake of sorting stuff, but yeah.
Perfect. Okay. That is easy. I can easily do that. Yes.
Awesome. Payment-wise, what are you thinking? I was gonna throw out 3 diamond blocks, but I'm cool with if you want more.
Nah, that sounds good. I can work with that.
Okay.
Because I figure part of it, some of it's my stuff too, I reckon. Because, I mean...
All of the front chests, that was just from clearing out. It's only the back chests that are specifically my stuff.
Yeah. Because I helped with the clearing out, my brain keeps going, it's part of it's yours, Lee. But...
Yeah. There's a pretty good delineation of what is mine and what is just us clearing stuff out. So.
Yeah, I can definitely do that. And then this actually is a good level to think about for making it a storage area, huh?
I honestly might make this like a crafting storage area with just like a very open floor plan because it's easy to fly into and it might be really nice for that. So
yeah, because I've been trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with my interior areas, and I'll be perfectly honest, I have been specifically working on the tree, working on the build at Skribs' place, working on anything and everything I possibly can that does not involve interior. Because there's a lot of interior, and I am not ashamed to admit I am very intimidated. So
yeah, I mean, like the one weird thing is like with this design, I don't know how. Like, I feel like it's hard to not do just like an interior, like a open floor plan for everything. Which, I mean, that's doable, but then that's even harder because then you gotta fill up space without doing like walls.
Yeah, like I might do my storage because I like the idea of having storage and a crafting area. I might actually do it on the level below this one, just because that gives me a smidgen more wall and stuff. Like,
that's true.
This gives me a little more enclosed of an area, and I can then put stuff up on walls and things if I want to make it a little bit more of a closed rooms in a sense.
That's true. Yeah.
I might do that, at least on my side. But beyond that, I have no idea what I'm gonna do, and I'm really hoping that other people have ideas, because I don't got no fancy brain cells for that. And just like that, it's done. These are all not as organized as I would prefer, like if it were in, chests with labels and things like that. But, if it works for Kobold to have it all in shulkers, who am I to judge? I judge. It's part of my prerogative as cleaning lady. But if this works for how he thinks and builds, you know what? So be it. I'm honestly not as organized IRL as I am with my storage things here in game, so it's a thing. But I got all this done, and I was off for a day, and in that time, look at that! He's already done all that! So actually, let's go to the front, and check it out. He's already gotten this path laid out. He's gotten all this path laid out. I actually put down a mud slab to be like, hey, do we want to do slabs? They don't blend as well, but to be honest, we have some other blocks that are going to potentially go into here, so that's the thing. But they don't have slabs either. But now this is all covered and everything, and my job that he gave me that I'm thrilled about is that this whole section is going to become like a gardenscape with like a tree of some sort. I'm thinking I'm going to use the moss just because it stays vibrant and green here, whereas other stuff doesn't. But I'm also thinking about maybe some of the it's not end mycelium, that's, I don't remember what it's called. The end moss. I'm thinking about end moss here potentially. So leave me a note in the comments. Should I do this with overworld greens and trees and things, or should I do end type things, or a blend of both like our trees are in the center? I'm totally down for either one. I don't have a specific plan in mind just yet, so hit me up with some ideas, because this is gonna be fun. We're gonna have, at the very least, this area here is me a garden-esque thing. I think Kobold said that he's gonna do some like netherscaping this way a little bit, but depending on what we do here, we might do some matching on this side to some degree. So also check it out. Like, he's really working hard on getting this landscaping done because we have to have the Waffle House stay. Oh my gosh, he started that. That's amazing. So we have our Waffle House, and there's my scaffolding. So we have this Waffle House, and it's going to be held up by huge chains. How cool is that? Yeah, so these are going to become a thing that Kobold's working on, and he's scaping all this to work for it, to make it work. So yeah, we're gonna have these huge chains that Kobold's working on, and he's working on landscaping all this, make it all float, and he's making our pathways, and I'm excited. It's coming together. And our current plan is we will have our mega build potentially over on this side, probably further back, and then we still have not quite as small as this. But we have another one to put right over there, and another one way over there. So I will need to work on getting this here vegetation done sooner rather than later. And along with that, figuring out some semblance of an interior. But that is later Lee's problems, not today Lee problems. So we'll figure that out later. I hope you enjoyed. It's been a bit of a up and down and everywhere. Also, I'm really curious when Disco is gonna get on and realize what happened to his base. I'm a little scared, not gonna lie. It's Disco. This could blow up in our faces. But at the same time, I do not care. It is worth it. It is so worth it. Here's to hoping I don't have my base slimed. 'Cause I don't think Kobold will appreciate that. Nope. But thanks for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, tell me what your thoughts are for that front area bit, and I will see you next week. Bye!